Halogen lights. They're boring, not that great, and very 1998. With summer approaching, the Skoolie is coming out of storage for some new adventures and some work, which means now is the perfect time for an upgrade.
With the impeccable timing that is email correspondences about YouTube reviews, I was asked to review Auto's LED headlight kit, and I picked the one that happens to fit my 1998 Chevy school bus, which uses a standard 5x7 light.
Here's what you're gonna get in the box. Your Caucasian greeting card, basic instructions, which also tell you how to wire up everything in case you've got weird different pins. There's a lot of different varieties out there, non-standard, let's call them. The goods wrapped inside several layers of foam. 15 LED lights per headlight unit. The top is labeled. On the back side, you've got the basic connector. You can pull this out and rewire it as needed. If your headlight has a different pin out, you can pull these wires out and swap them over as needed, or if you need to use the whole connector, the plastic one from your old unit, go ahead and do all that. Here is a little water drain plug on the bottom corner. It's got a plastic cap. When you remove the plastic cap, there's a little water absorbing element here, and that, if you remove it, you can drain the water out using this little hole. So in theory, these should stay pretty dry. I live in a very dry climate, but if it rains a lot where you live and you have high humidity, you might get condensation on the inside of the lens. These are plastic lenses. Make no mistake about it. So we'll see how well they age. If they start to yellow over time, we'll put a treatment on them and give them a nice, good clear coat. But they should have some basic UV treatment on them from the factory. If they don't, well, that's just too bad. The whole backside here, it's metal. It's very nice and sturdy, and it feels like it's really well made. So I'm pretty impressed with it. The LEDs line up more or less center of each hole. Sometimes when you just have handmade units, they can be a little off center, or if the machines are out of calibration. But the real issue is how well do they work and how do they compare to those halogen lights? I'm going to show you the halogen lights, how they shine tonight, and then I'll put these on the next day, and then you can see the brightness and compare the two. Here we are driving along a dark road in this noisy bus. Brights? Regular lights? See what I mean? I'll turn up the brightness on the phone a little bit, but that's about as good as they get. You know what? I can see a lot as a function of being high up in the chair and having headlights kind of high up too, but it's not really the brightest light in the world. So let's see how those LEDs compare. Here I am driving along the same stretch of road, and you can see the brights here are really bright, but the beam is not very direct, so it's like a nice flood of light. Maybe I need to just aim the headlights up a little bit more, but if you look on the left there, you can see in the mirror, it's a pretty sharp cutoff at the very bottom there. as we're watching this convex mirror. Turning the brights on is cool because it floods everything, but the beam isn't very direct. Is it a worthwhile improvement? Oh yeah, you can see almost everything. And if this is a bus that you're going to take, I mean, if you have a vehicle that you're going off-road especially, you're going to want LEDs. Now, I don't want to blind anybody, so I'd like to know how this looks for oncoming drivers, because there isn't really a sharp cutoff beam. There is just less scattered light, but it's illuminating. So I can see, and if I need to see further, I can see further. And it's not a projector, so the beam isn't going to have a sharp cutoff.
Well, that just about does it for the review of these LED lights. They're really not too bad. I like them. They don't have a sharp beam of light. Like I said, some of that might just be needing to adjust the headlights now that they've been put in place. But they don't seem to be as concentrated. They really scatter light all around instead of having it directly focused in a beam like a projector would, which is why so many wonderful new cars have excellent LED headlights. They've got projector lenses in front of them. But having 15 LEDs really does throw enough light out there that if you're not too worried about other drivers, you can certainly see down the road. I didn't match the exposure on the camera very well between those takes when I was doing the left and right comparison, but you can kind of get the idea. And another thing to notice is that they take a lot less power than regular lights do. I was using the bus for a tailgate party. It was a great success, and everybody likes all the flashing lights on top, in addition to the nice bright white LEDs. Check out the link below for the Amazon.com listing, and any coupon codes that I have will be down there as well. Thank you for watching.